Hi, church. This is Joan Stevenson, Children's Ministry Director. We're in Amos 9, and I have a question for you. Can you think of a time where you knew you were going to get in trouble for something, but you went ahead and did it anyway? Well, I had a time like that when I was little. I had heard about flooding, and I didn't really think it worked, so I filled up the bathtub in my bathroom. I shoved a towel under the door and proceeded to empty the water from the bathtub onto the floor. Not too much longer, my mom started getting a little suspicious because it was way too quiet and discovered what I was doing. And I knew that I was in trouble. In the book of Amos, the people of God were doing things that they knew they shouldn't do. And Amos had warned them, and God had given visions over and over again about their sin, about their idolatry, about how they were not taking care of the poor and the oppressed. And he warned them over and over again of this destruction coming. And yet there was this little word in verse 8 of Amos 9 that gives me hope. It says, "Yet I will not totally destroy the house of Jacob." Did the people of Israel deserve punishment for their sin? Did they know that what they were doing was wrong? Absolutely. And yet God, because of who he is, continued to weave the story of redemption that he started in Genesis. Just as in Genesis and throughout the whole Bible, there's a story of God coming to set everything right. He has hope for the people of Israel. And that's where Amos concludes today. In verses 11 through 15, it says this, "In that day, I will restore David's fallen tent. I will repair its broken places and its ruins, and restore its ruins, and build it as it used to be." And then he goes on to say, "The days are coming, declares the Lord, when the reaper will be overtaken by the plowman, and the planter by the one treading grapes. New wine will drip from the mountains and flow from all the hills. I will bring back my exiled people Israel. They will rebuild the ruined cities and live in them. They will plant vineyards and drink their wine. They will make gardens and eat their fruit. I will plant Israel in their own land, never again to be uprooted from the land I have given them, says the Lord your God." There is this amazing message of hope after destruction. And it is the story of hope that we carry as the people of God. We know that there are consequences for our sin. We know that we will never be able to completely measure up to God's perfection. And because of who he is, he comes and he repairs and he restores what is broken. That's the amazing message of Jesus Christ, is that he takes what we have broken, what we have messed up, and he rebuilds and he renews and he restores. God always stays true to his promises. He always comes through, and he makes sure justice is fulfilled, as well as renewal and restoration. So today, church, as you go about your day, know that God is a God of justice and a God of perfection, but he is also a God of mercy. Destruction is not the end of the story for the people of Israel, and it is not the end of the story for the people of God. Hope is the end of the story. Compassion and righteousness and truth are the end of the story. Church, I want to invite you to join us tomorrow at church, in person or online, and have a great day.